The Congregation of the Holy Veil. Father Luca Benedetti was found dead beneath the archives of the Vatican. They said he fell. Captain Emilio Ricci did not believe that, nor did Dr. Elena Rossi, the art historian Father Luca had summoned just hours before his death. When Elena arrived at the archive chamber, she found the priest on the stone floor, blood beneath his head, one hand outstretched toward a torn fragment of canvas. On it was a single painted eye, rendered in the unmistakable shadowed style of the Caravaggisti. Father Luca had left one note. The veil is not cloth. It is silence. The painting fragment belonged to a small, unframed canvas recovered from a misfiled collection tied to a long-suppressed group, the Congregation of the Holy Veil. An order dissolved in 1946. Officially, the painting depicted a priest kneeling before a draped altar. 7 lamps burned overhead. The light was dramatic, unnatural, and the priest's eyes were wrong, gazing not at the altar but past it. Elena studied the shadows. The direction of light defied logic. The folds of the veil pointed toward one corner. The 7 lamps hung unevenly, but one hook was subtly angled differently. It wasn't devotional art. It was a map. That same night, a Vatican archivist named Andrea Conti was found dead from cyanide. In his pocket, a Latin phrase, "Let the truth be veiled, not destroyed." Ricci uncovered the connection. Conti's grandfather had belonged to the Congregation of the Holy Veil. They had not guarded relics. They had guarded documents, letters from wartime, appeals ignored, evidence of what the Vatican knew and what it chose not to say. The painting, Elena realized, pointed downward, beneath St. Peter's Basilica, toward an abandoned oratory known centuries ago as the Chapel of the 7 Lamps, hidden under the bones of saints. Ricci and Elena descended into the necropolis after hours. They found the chapel sealed behind an iron gate. 7 hooks still marked the ceiling. One hook shone slightly brighter, worn from recent use. When Elena twisted it, stone shifted. The altar slid aside. Beneath it lay a cavity filled with iron boxes, the hidden archive of the Holy Veil. Footsteps echoed behind them. Monsignor Vittorio Marchetti stood at the gate, pistol in hand. He had revived the order in secret. "The Church cannot survive scandal like this," he said calmly. "These documents will be misunderstood, weaponized. Faith will collapse." "You already weaponized it," Ricci said. "You killed to protect silence." Marchetti insisted he was protecting souls. That ambiguity in history would be twisted into condemnation. "Better a veiled truth," he said, "than lost believers." Elena looked at the boxes beneath the altar. "Faith built on silence isn't faith," she said. "It's fear." The bells of St. Peter's began to ring above them, the sound vibrating through stone and bone. Marchetti hesitated. That was enough. Ricci lunged. A shot fired into the wall. The pistol clattered across the floor. The veil fell. The archive was sealed and transferred to independent historians. The existence of the Congregation of the Holy Veil was acknowledged publicly, cautiously, carefully. The documents would take years to study. Some truths would wound, some would heal. The painting now hangs in a quiet room of the Vatican museums. The label reads, "When silence protects power, it ceases to protect truth." The kneeling priest in the painting still does not look at the veil. His eyes look past it, toward something hidden in shadow, or perhaps toward something finally coming into the light. And beneath the basilica, where secrets once slept beneath stone and bone, the hooks where 7 lamps once burned now hang empty, waiting